Hi, I thought I'd give a 1-year update on the 67 MGBGT electric resto mod. Like I said, it's been a year. I've got about 1,000 or just over 1,000 miles on the car now. Just doing local drives, going to car shows. It's been pretty trouble-free. I really haven't had any bugs with it. It's just getting used to driving an electric car because it is kind of different. It really does drive like a Tesla if you've ever driven one, but you're in an MG, so it's quite fun to drive. I did do some improvements on it. The tires it was pretty easy to break the rear tires loose. So I went with some larger tires on the back, larger diameter and a little bit wider. That helped quite a bit actually. Yeah, it did help with the traction. I do have the power setting down to a lower setting because it was a handful to drive at higher power settings. The other big thing I did was the front valance with that air dam on the front. It was scraping all the time. I had to replace those little carbon fiber strips I had on the bottom there. I had to replace them a couple times or repair them. And it just wasn't practical. There were some driveways I just flat couldn't pull in and out of. I did replace the front valance with a Sebring front valance. They go back further. They don't stick out as far in the front, and they're not as low or nearly as low. I had to modify one because of the front fenders on this are wider, so I had to do some cutting, and it has fiberglass. But it wasn't too difficult. It was actually kind of fun to do. But it made a huge difference. I'm not concerned now pulling in and out of driveways. It seems like there's plenty of clearance. And I do think it looks pretty good. The other thing I did was the turn signals that I had on the front valance with the air dam were down into the air dam. So I added some stock MG turn signals and parking lamps to the front, which I don't know, it looks good. It looks more stock in the front, but anyway, I like it. What I'm finding is I have with these batteries around 160-mile range, but you don't ever really want to run them down all the way to the bottom because you'll have to get towed home. So I think usable range is probably 120 to 130 miles to be safe on each charge, which is fine. I was hoping to have around 140-mile range, and I actually have more than that with the 160, but I think usable range, it's around, I'll say 130 miles. That way you can safely get to a charging station or get home. As you can see over here, there is another car. We've owned some 3 and 5 series BMWs in the past, but we've always liked the 2002s. Never owned one, but know some people who have, and everybody that I've heard that's had one has really liked them or loved them. We like the lines of them. This one kind of popped up nearby. My wife actually found it. It's been sitting for quite a while, over 25 years. So I'm doing a complete restoration on it. I'm not going to be shooting complete videos like I did on the MG, but I'll send some out as I progress. Right now, I've just been cleaning and doing some body work, replaced the front valance, cleaned the underside off, which was really a mess. It had never been cleaned. It was pretty bad. Yeah, but it's a pretty solid car. Really not totally rust-free, but there's just a few minor things I had to do. But it's in really good shape. It's nice not to have to do all the work like I did on this car, on the MG. Anyway, I'll be sending some videos out on the BMW in the near future. Well, that's about it for the update on the MG. Like I said, it's been driving really good, really nice. It's a blast to drive. Yeah, I'm real happy with how it's turned out. It's fun taking it to car shows and seeing people's response to it. So, thanks for watching.